Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video, we are going to see how to validate email and phone number. Validation is nothing but it's like maintaining a format or the number of digits in the mobile number. So whenever you're filling a form, if the email ID is not in a correct format like email at gmail.com, if it is not in that format, it will throw an error. And while entering a mobile number, it will ask exactly the 10 digits. It will not accept the exceeded 10 digit and it will not ask it below the 10 digits also. Now let's see how to code for that in Visual Basic. So this is my form. I have designed the interface like validation is my label for heading and email ID. I have to enter the email ID in this particular text box. And phone number, and in phone number you can enter here. Now we'll see the coding of this. So I'll click on this email ID box. So by default text box will be of change event only. We have to change this event to validation. So I'll go to validation, here validate this. So for email, we have to design a function which validates about the email ID. So I'll create it, public function. My function name is this email. So in argument, email as string. And this entire function as a boolean type. Boolean. Now I'll declare some variable, this add for, to hold the add symbol, and one dot two dot. So these are the required variable. Now by default we have to mail equals to true. We specify the condition for the variable at equals to instr 1 comma email. The symbol is at vb text compare. So this will compare the text whichever passed to the mail as an argument. And one dot. This to check about the one dot present in the email. At plus 2 comma email dot again vb text compare. And for 2 dot equals to instr at plus 2 email. Now we have to give 2 dots. vb text enter. So this is for the true values. Now we'll design one more if statement to check the mail. At equals to 0. If at is false, or 1 dot equals to 0, or not 2 dots. 2 dot equals to 0, or write email dot this equals, then enter is email equals to false. End the if statement. So in this function, the function should be of public in nature and the function name is is email, and it will accept one argument as an email, and it will give the boolean value either 1 or 0, means true or false. So at 1 dot 2 dot are the declared variable of integers type. So by default the email is signed with true. So the this at is instr, means this function will compare this email and the at symbol and pass the email and return a 0 or 1 value. So if it return a 1, it is a true value, and if it is a return a 0, it is considered to be a false statement. Likewise for 1 dot also we are compared with 1 dot, and 2 dots, if you enter the 2 dot, it will compare with the 2 dots. Now we'll see for false statement. So for that we have to do a if statement. If at equals to fail. So if the at statement holds a fail condition, that is 0 value, or 1 dot, if it holds a 0 values, means false statement, and not 2 dot, not 2 dot. If you give just a 2 dot equals to 0, means the statement will become true, but according to our mail it should not be become true. So for that only we are using not, means it should be opposite of the true, means false. So the 2 dot should be false and these two should be true, then only the values will be 1 1 and 0. In the false statement, it should be of opposite. This 2 should be 0 and this should be true, that is 1. So for that only we have used a not. Then write email equals to 1 dot. So the email should be of 1 dot only. Then the if email will be false. So if this condition becomes true, the email will be of failed state. Otherwise, the email will be true state. Now we'll give the value for validating. So now in this point, we have to call the function what we have created. So I'll give if is email. So is email is my function name. I'm calling it with a text1 dot text value. So whatever the value I have entered in the text1, it will be called here equals to true. If it is true, then I'll display a message. So in my message box, email is accepted. Means the email is correct. Then I set my focus to text2. So text2 dot set focus. If my condition fail, message box should be pop up that invalid mail. Invalid mail. Now we'll end our if statement. So this is for validating the mail. Now we'll see the validation for the phone number. So this is my phone number. I'll just double click on this. And again, it's by default change. We will modify it to the validate. So this validate. I'll just remove this. And in validate, we have to give code for the mobile number. That is, the length of the number should be exactly 10 digits. So we'll give a statement like if condition. So to find the length of the text, means whatever we have entered, we'll be using a len method. Now text2. So the length of the text2 should be less than 10 or len of text2 greater than 10. So if this both condition becomes true, then message box enter exactly 10 digits. Else enter message box mobile number accepted. End. So this statement checks whether the digits whatever we have entered is less than 10 or more than 10. If less than 10 also it will not accept, more than 10 also it will accept, not accept. So then they'll pop up a message like enter 10 digits only. So after that, if this condition becomes true, it will pop up a message to enter only 10 digit. If it becomes fail, the mobile number will be accepted because we have given a negative condition here. So now we'll check our program. So execute. So here we have to enter the mail. So I'll just give and press tab. See here it's a invalid mail because we did not maintain the format. So I'll give here again at UIT at gmail.com. I'll press tab. See here the mail is accepted because we have to maintain the format like UIT at gmail.com. So now I'll give the double dot. We'll check with that. Double dot com. I'll again press tab. Here it's a invalid mail. We have to give only the single dot. Now I'll enter the phone number. See here I have given 9 numbers. I'll press tab. See here enter 10 digits only. So I'll give now 11 digits. So now I have given 11 digit. I'll give a tab. Again it's saying us enter 10 digits only. So we'll go with that. And I'll remove one. So now I have given 10 digits. I'll press tab. Here the mobile number is accepted. So if you give this coding, the mail will be validated and mobile number will be of only 10 digits. So if you want to develop any projects based on the Visual Basic and you're having a email ID and mobile number, so if you are producing it for an examination purpose, the external will be asked you to validate your email or show the validation for the mobile number and email. For that purpose, it will be very helpful for you, and thanks for watching.